The next screen we're going to look at is our production screen. So production is right next to demand along the way, and we have two areas that we need to look at, planning and investments. So if I look at planning first, I'm going to first look at the graph up top. It's going to give me a little bit of information. The first thing it's going to do is show me my unsatisfied demand. So unsatisfied demand is in the green bar. You can see that down here. Satisfied demand right now is orange. Contract manufacturing is in yellow, so that's how much contract manufacturing I'm doing. And this is how much of it I'm going to be producing in-house. If you selected more than one product line, you can add your product line right here, so you can decide if you're going to produce technology 1 or 2 in Asia or in the United States. Right now, I do not have any facilities built in Asia, so the only thing that I can do in Asia is use my contract manufacturing, which is like outsourcing. So that is the most that I'm able to do. These numbers, when I'm producing in-house, have to total 100%. So 20 and 80 equal 100, so I'm okay there. I cannot do any more than that. This will also tell you your unit cost and how much it costs for scrap, your estimated demand, and your capacity utilization if you achieve that demand. So lots of things can happen to that. Under your outsourcing, you can outsource to the United States and you can outsource to Asia. I would recommend, if you have Asian customers, to definitely manufacture something in Asia. It will reduce your logistics and transportation costs. Okay, so if you do contract manufacturing, this is something that will always be used before your own in-house production. So think of it as a contract. If you make a contract with someone else, you have to honor that contract no matter what. And that's what happens here is the contract gets filled first and then your production gets filled. So if your demand never goes above this number, 1,129 units of 1,000 units. So if it doesn't go above that, then you will never use your own manufacturing. So you have to balance, what you're going to do with this. So clearly right now I'm in 80-20 for technology 2. I am predicting a greater demand for technology 2, so I'm a little bit short in both areas. It's $202 to manufacture technology 2 in-house, and it's $137 or $174 to outsource it in US or Asia. So it's actually cheaper for me to get it from somewhere else than to do that in-house. However, technology 1 is much cheaper if I do it myself. So I definitely want to focus on technology 1 for myself and technology 2 using other means. So I'm also going to beef this up. I think what I'll probably do is do 900 here. The most I can do in the United States is 1,129 units this round. That actually increased from the last round. So I'm just going to go ahead and update that right now. I'm going to do 229 here. And make that a little bit greater. And you can see then that I helped some of my demand. Now, it's not fixed, and if I do hit my forecast, I'm going to have unsatisfied customers, but right now there's not much that I can do about that. The next place that you will go is in your investments. And in the investments category, there's a couple of things that we need to look at here. First, we need to estimate our next round and the round after in the products that we might be selling. So I'm going to say that next round I'm going to have technology 3, and I'm going to sell 3,000 units. And it's actually 3 million because it's thousands of units. And I'm going to do that for this next round. This is just a forecasting. So you can use what you did last month, the naive approach. You can look at a couple of rounds and you can do some estimation of where you think you're going to be. This is only my second round, so I don't feel like I have enough to do that. So I'm really just kind of making an estimate here where I think I should be. I actually make this 6,000. I should really increase this. And then this is going to be 11,000. Too many. Then I'm going to make this 12. So these are my demand forecasts. If I then look at this capacity planning graph, it updates as I do that. So basically next round, I'm going to be about 9,000 units short. I can do 550 units in a facility in the year, which is 550,000 1,000 units. So if you think about how many units you need then to increase this, I'm going to need a lot of plants. So I have 5 plants already under construction and 4 for Asia, but I think I might build 2 more. The thing with plants is it takes 2 years before you can use it. So you really have to be planning this up front so that you can meet some of your capacity demands. I think that I'm probably overestimating my capacity, so I'm going to leave this where it is right now. And then we'll hit research and design in the next video. Hope this helps.